Our very distinguished guests, respected, esteemed judges, members of the VoiceOut Gavel Club, and I, Kanu Rajwani, take great pleasure in extending a very warm welcome to you and a big thank you for giving us the opportunity to welcome you all here today. Before I start, I would like to congratulate all you parents who recognize the value of effective communication, public speaking, who have entrusted your child or children to me. A big thank you to all of you. Not so long ago, one telephone call opened up a new chapter in my life. For my high performance leadership program of the Toastmasters curriculum, I had to do a project that was a high performance leadership project. I didn't know what to do about it. My grandson, then must be about 14 years old, he says, "Why don't you start teaching children how to speak effectively?" I said, "Teach children? I've never done that in my life." He says, yes, teach children. Very excited he was. Teach children. We'll be your first students. Two of my grandsons said they'll be my first students. Okay, let's take it. So the high performance leadership project got underway and VoiceOut Get Her was born. That program, I think one of the founder members of that program is sitting next to me here today. She's Pallavi Deepchand, and she got the first prize also for the event of that day. It became such a tremendous success that I decided there and then that VoiceOut Get Her is going to become a Gavel Club. A Gavel Club is the affiliate of Toastmasters International, which helps, empowers children to grow as leaders. In fact, Toastmasters is the place where leaders are made. Anyone from the adults also who wants to become a leader, Toastmasters is the place to be in. So just keep that in mind. VoiceOut Gavel Club was chartered in 2015. We are celebrating 5 years of impacting and empowering children to become leaders that they are meant to be. With your support and cooperation, VoiceOut Gavel Clubs are growing. Slowly, steadily, but surely. The vision and mission of the VoiceOut Gavel Club is to be able to influence, inspire, motivate our youth to become future leaders of self first, of the nation, of the world. Why is it that the youth needs to be inspired towards leadership? Why is it that they need to be motivated at all times towards effective communication? Our world is, I'm sure you'll all agree with me, in a communication crisis. Kids spend an astounding amount of time on electronic devices. With this shift, they are losing their skill of being able to communicate effectively. I'm sure the parents will agree with me over there. Improving communication skills in all children today is what needs to be done. Research says children spend an astounding 5 to 6 hours of time on electronic devices. we can improve this situation, we could benefit generations to come. We could salvage the power of verbal communication in a world that is buzzing with technological alternatives. When there is difficulty in basic communication, there arises a barrier to fundamental communication. Bill Gates, who doesn't know him here? He's a legend in his lifetime. He is a Harvard University dropout. No academic degrees or certificates. What he did was take a $100 course on public speaking, for which he got a certificate. And he is so proud of that certificate till today holds a place of honor in his office. Public speaking, effective communication is one of the basic skills that we all need to learn. If we learn this skill, it becomes a habit becomes a way of life. The evaluations, the feedbacks, the way of talking, everything becomes a way of life with each and every one of us. So let us try to inculcate the Toastmasters way of talking, listening, and giving feedback, which is very, very important. Our gala event today is a fantastic opportunity to bring members and guests together to celebrate every step of their journey. Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, to be challenged, to be excited, to be inspired by rather young people developing into confident public speakers. Are we ready? Yes. Let's welcome our gallery of the day, Mishti Sidaya. Round of applause.
Honorable judges, distinguished guests, and fellow Toastmasters. Being a Gavelier, it is my pleasure to take you on a journey of the agenda from the beginning till the break. The role of an MC is the official host for a staged event. Normally, a master of ceremonies introduces speakers, makes announcements, and engages with the audience to keep the ceremony agenda flowing as smoothly as possible. To begin the program, first we will invite the presidents of the two clubs to give a talk for welcoming the audience. Let's welcome Sonali Manga from the Pioneers Club to give a talk.
I'm just kidding, but honestly though, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
3 years, it's been a great honor to have you all here today. We feel extremely privileged to be able to have so many distinguished guests among us.
VoiceOut Gavel Club originally set up 5 years ago, back in 2015, with less than 10 members. Now, thanks to advertising, it's had 3 big batches, naming champions, Elite, of which I'm the president, and finally, Pioneers VoiceOut Gavel Club, of which she's the president.
A bit ambitious names, don't you think?
VoiceOut is rising to the challenge to help shape the youth of this generation into better leaders for tomorrow.
It is thanks to Mrs. Daniel Rajamani that we have been able to grow into better and more experienced public speakers over the years. So we thank her greatly.
Being able to speak in public is very crucial for this generation. The skills we learn from VoiceOut Gavel Club help shape us into better better individuals and makes us more confident. This confidence helps us express ourselves even more. It also helps us in our oral English exams as high schoolers, and it will definitely help us make the best presentations in university. My father always tells me how lucky I am to get in such an awesome public speaking course, because back in his day, in the 1980s, he had no access to such facilities.
Well, it's going to be a long afternoon, so we wish you all a bon courage. Let's hope it's an afternoon full of fun, excitement, stress maybe, but full of prizes. Fellow Gaveliers, remember, it's not always about winning, it's about the growth and experience which this competition brings. So, good luck to you all. Let's hope we have a great time.